What's up, guys? I'm Jules. Thanks for coming back for another weekly update. Hope you're doing well. It is the day before Halloween here in the States, and it is cold. I think the high is 45, 50, something like that today, but it hasn't snowed yet, which is unusual for us. Usually we get some snow by Halloween, but that's okay. We'll get some snow in November. I've gotten a lot of stitching done this week, believe it or not. Let me show you, just on Old World Map 2, but I did finish that page. So another page finished since I restarted the project. But things are coming along fantastic. I mean, check that out. That looks amazing. It's a nice, I mean, getting this second row done is really starting to kind of make a difference. And I got this much done on the next page, which is a slightly shorter page because the way that I do my stitching on this with Pattern Keeper is the pages just kind of are, you know, every so many stitches across, and depending upon where that page line ends in the grid, I either finish to the end of that square or I'll go a little shorter. And this time I'm going a little shorter. Usually I've been going a little longer, but this one basically makes me go a little shorter. But all the way across. So, but I am making good progress now. That is the cool thing. I was a little discouraged last week with the realization about how little stuff I actually have gotten done. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. My focus has been doing a few other things, but oh, my back. But yeah, but things are good. Got my computer junk right here. But got a lot of stitching done. I mean, probably like at least 1,200, 1,300 stitches, I think, on Old World Map 2. So super happy with that. Really, really happy. Colors are coming in really nice. Let's see what else is going on. I got a lot of new designs. 13 new designs in the store. It's gonna run them down here. Virtually all of them are kind of larger, full coverage. Yeah, I think they are. There's only one monochrome, and the rest are full coverage. There's the monochrome one I call horse, just horse. Because I have like a horse's head, I have monochrome horse, I have, you know, all these different black and white horses, but this one is a little bit more stylized than maybe some of the other ones that I've done. I also have another kind of funky skeleton tarot card, kind of funny, this one's called Dancing Queen. And so I have Dancing Queen, I have the Dog Lover, I have Grandma. I have different ones, and so, but I thought this one was pretty cool looking. So, next one up is a painting. I call it flower painting, but it's as if the paint is still wet or was wet when it was done, and it's dripped down onto the canvas. And so there's that one, and that one's. I needed more floral. I need to do more floral. I always say that. Speaking of which, I also have another stained glass. This one is more in a flower thing, poinsettias, which I always spell it wrong. I don't know why. I always want to say poinsettia, and it's poinsettia. And but another large, colorful, full coverage, you know, stained glass. I found some more stained glass patterns or stained glass images that I wanted to do. Another one is I just call this one like Colorful Kaleidoscope. Did I show this one to you guys before? I was also calling it like Color Splash. I has a couple different names in it, but it's got a ton of color. And it's just kind of one of those, like, if you want to have fun, just abstractly kind of doing something that has a lot of color. Next one then is, I don't do a lot of mandala, which is like a geometric pattern. I call this one Crystal Mandala because I kind of thought the colors looked, well, the shapes of the geometry kind of looked like crystals. I don't know why, I just thought it looked like a crystal mandala. So mandala, not Mandela, mandala. But there's that one. I have an Asian themed one. I just call this one Japanese Mountain Peak because I think I already have a Mount Fuji apparently I have a Mount Fuji, so although this one is kind of like a Mount Fuji. Got that one going now. A couple Christmassy ones, actually 3 Christmassy ones that I'm kind of excited about, trying to do a little bit more Christmas. We've got, I really like the look of this one. This one's called like Winter Town, Winter Village, something like that. It's a stained glass. It's very artsy, kind of, I just like the colors in it. It's just got such nice colors. But it's a fairly big, lots of colors. But yep, all of these are up in the store right now. They're all available. I had kind of a crazy production week, so I was pretty happy about that. The next Christmassy one is just Christmas stockings with stained glass. And this one is definitely a little bit more artsy. It doesn't look like fire per se, because it's that stained glass kind of geometric kind of look to it. But a ton of color. And then the final Christmas one, Snowman stained glass, or Mr. Snowman stained glass. Either one would be fine. But a nice little, like, more bluish, yellowish, kind of cooler colors, I think. But cool as in, like, warm cool, not as in, like, awesome cool. And then I've got a couple of vintage ones, vintage patterns that I've done. One is, I like football, so this is vintage football game. I think it's actually vintage football scrimmage, which is a painting done of, it might have been like the first college football game played between, I want to say it was like Harvard and Yale or something in the late 1800s. But this one, I just like the vintage look. I need to find that one of those older baseball ones and do that too. And then the final one of the week is so it's a vintage medical ad. I couldn't really think of a better name because I'm not good at naming things, but it's just like an advertisement for somebody's medicine, basically. Get healthier, take sickness away, that kind of thing. But it has a ton of colors. It's really big, and anyway, it was something that I saw, and I was just like, I just like the colors. It kind of reminds me of that Weissner Brewing Company one, that kind of vintage advertisement look to it. So, but anyway, so got all those done. I was going to do this last night. I was going to do the video like Wednesday night like I normally do. And then I kind of started stitching on this thing, and I just didn't want to stop. And so I just stitched away. But I was really happy that I got the prior page done. That makes like 2.5, almost 3 pages for the last, couple months really. And so I'm roughly averaging a page a month right now, which is great. And as long as I just kind of keep focusing on it, I think I'll just keep making progress. And then when I need a break, like I seem to every so often, then I'll pull something else out and work on that. But outside of that, Bodhi's doing great. Topher is driving me nuts. Topher gets my husband up every night around anywhere between 10 o'clock and midnight, just because he thinks he needs to bring him out to the living room because Topher wants to sleep on the couch with him. And so I was kind of ticked off at Topher last night because I kept him up extra late, took him outside twice really late, gave him all kinds of goodies, just did all kinds of things for him. And then when I went to bed close to midnight, it wasn't even 10-15 minutes, and he started getting my husband up. And so he does it by walking back and forth and knocking the blinds on the side of the patio door. And it's just like, Hubs has got to sleep, dog. And so anyway, but actually going over to the Hubs' work today, they're having some kind of like food truck festival, bring your family kind of a day. So that'll be fun. Get to go over there and see where he works. That'll be really cool. And I was supposed to have jury duty this week. I was supposed to start yesterday. And then when I called in Tuesday night, I was not one of the jurors that they needed for jury duty. So I did not have to go, which is great because I got some extra time off, but also bad because I'm in the middle of said time off, and I'm not quite losing my mind, but I kind of wish I had a shift tomorrow. So maybe I'll get one. I hope I get one today. We'll see, but I'll get some more stitching done, maybe get some more patterns up, we'll see. But I think I'm at 829 patterns now, so the next goal is 900. My original goal was to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I don't think that's happening. I've got 2 months. Pretty confident that's not going to happen. I have to do like 100 and something, which is a lot. I definitely want to get into the 900s by the end of the year, and then you know, maybe shoot towards getting maybe 500 done next year. We'll see. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But yeah, outside of that, I'm gonna get this video loaded up. I need to get the pictures on and get it loaded up. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and that you're getting a lot of stitching done, and that wherever you are, you're nice and warm and safe and healthy. And I will see you guys later.